guys, welcome to tutorial number 2 with Mr. Hull. I've carried on exactly where we left off. So we spoke about getting your ideas down to begin with and then using these ideas to start writing our poems. To begin with, we just started getting things down and then we started operating our rhyme scheme. So we started changing our words to make them rhyme, and my poem went with an A, B, C, B rhyme scheme. I'm going to try and carry that on here. Useful little tip: always have a snack handy for when you're doing your poetry, because sometimes it can take longer than you think it's going to. So where we left off, we'd got, I'm thankful that I can get outside and go for walks each day. I have just got back from a very lovely walk and it's a lovely sunny day to do so. I'm thankful that at such times I can walk my worries away. I'm thankful for my garden and I'm thankful for the sun. I'm even thankful for gardening. It's starting to seem fun. So I'm going to have a look back over here and see what other ideas I had. I've talked about sunshine, I've talked about my garden. I've talked about being able to get out for a walk. So there's still a lot I've not talked about. I've not talked about the view over my town. I've not talked about a rainbow that I saw over the local church, which was a beautiful, beautiful sight. I've not talked about the movement of the water in the puddles. Interesting little metaphor I could make out of that, possibly. Talking about the movement of the water being similar to the movement of people as they go about their business. I've not talked about seeing the dew on the morning grass. One thing I've also not talked about that I want to get in, and actually I didn't write it down to begin with because I was focusing on getting outside. I want to mention that I'm grateful for my friends and family and being able to still talk to them, even if I can't see them in person. So I'm going to have a go carrying on that same routine that we practiced before, where I just get things down and then I can work on changing them if I need to. That's the best technique and the best tip I can give you. Just start getting things down, get it on paper and then change it if you decide you want to. So that's what I'm going to have a go at now. Let's see what we can do. So that's 4 verses written. I don't want this poem to be particularly long. I'm quite happy with those 4 verses. I had to do a little bit of correcting. I wrote the line, I'm thankful for my family, who I speak to almost daily, but then I had to think of something to rhyme with daily and I was really struggling. So I changed that to, I'm thankful for my family, who I speak to when I can, because that made it a lot easier to rhyme with. What I'm going to do now, though, is I'm going to actually count up my syllables, because I want them all to keep the same number of syllables in each line. Remember, syllables are each time you've got that stressed beat on words. So we've got, I'm thankful that I can get outside. That's 9. And go for walks each day. That's 6. I'm thankful that at such times, that's 7, I can walk my worries away. That's 8. So this one's a little bit all over the place at the moment. I'm thankful that I can get outside. 9. Bit too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through now, I'm going to count up all my syllables and then we'll have a talk about what you can do to help you try and get it down to the same amount of syllables. So, I've counted up all my syllables now, and it's a bit all over the place to begin with. 9, 6, 7, 8, 8, 6, 9, 6, 8, 6, 8, 8. But then the last verse does what I want them all to do. 8, 6, 8, 6. That's what I'd like them all to do. So I now need to go through and work out what I can do to get them down to that. So at the minute I've got 9, 6, 7, 8. So the 6 is what I want it to be, but I need the 9 to be an 8, the 7 to be an 8, and the 8 to be a 6. Cutting down words is normally easy. I'm thankful that I can get outside. Well, I need that to be 8 syllables, which means I just need to get rid of the word can. I'm thankful that I get outside. Or actually, I might get rid of that. I'm thankful I can get outside. Even easier. Let's get rid of that. That takes us down to the 8 syllables I wanted it to be. And go for walks each day. 6, perfect. I'm thankful that at such times. That's 7. I want that to be 8 as well. So I'm going to get rid of the fact that that's a contraction. Instead of I am thankful that at such times becomes 8 syllables like I want it to be. So I'm thankful I can get outside and go for walks each day. I am thankful that at such times I can walk my worries away. Need that to be 6 syllables. We've got to get 2 words down there. I'm thankful that at such times I walk worries away. Easy. Get rid of 2 words. That's 1 syllable each. Takes us down to 6. 8, 6, 8, 6. First one, perfect. This one then. 8, 6, 9, 6. It's only one that I need to sort out then. I need to lose 1 syllable from. I'm even thankful for gardening. Well, that one's a nice easy one. We'll get rid of even. I'm thankful for gardening. It's starting to seem fun. That takes that 9 syllable one down to 8. Lovely work. 8, 6, 8, 8. I didn't like this line anyway. I'm thankful for my family who I speak to when I can. I'm grateful to my friends as well as we discuss future plans. As we discuss our future plans. Don't like that line. Might need to do some more work on that line, I think. I'm thankful for my family. I'll do a bit of work with that, I think, before I write this up neat. So, other than this one line here, which needs some work, that is now pretty much my finished poem, but we wouldn't want to present that as a finished piece of work. So, our next stage is to write that up neat, which also will give me a bit of time to think about that one. So that's what I'm going to do next. So, I've got my finished poem here now. I've not titled it, but I will put my name at the end, just to make sure everybody knows who it's by. I'll quickly read through it for you and then I'll explain what I'm going to do for my last step, and then I shall leave you to write your poems and truly look forward to hearing and seeing them. So, I'm thankful I can get outside and go for walks each day. I'm thankful that at such times I walk worries away. I'm thankful for my garden and I'm thankful for the sun. I'm thankful for gardening. It's starting to seem fun. I'm thankful for my family, who I speak to when I can. I'm grateful to the nation too, each woman and each man. Although the time's really tough, and though we like to moan, we're all in this together, and we know we aren't alone. I hope you've enjoyed my poem. I hope you've enjoyed seeing how I wrote it. Last step for me, got a couple of bits of blank page around it, and I told you at the very beginning from step 1, I don't like blank pages. So I'm going to now decorate around the outside of my poem. I'm going to let you watch that bit, but this will be the last time I speak to you on this video. Best of luck, guys, when it comes to writing yours, and do please send them to me so that I can have a read of them. If you're happy as well, do send a video and let me know if I'm allowed to put it on our school website, because it'd be lovely to get some videos of you reading your own work. Hope you're all keeping well. My thoughts are with all of you at this tough time, and I look forward to seeing you all again. But for now, bye-bye.